Make a magic ring, then insert the hook inside, yarn over, pull through and chain 1. Make 15 double crochet inside the magic ring. Once you get all 15 double crochet inside the magic ring, just try to pull that yarn under a little bit, slip stitch on top of the first double crochet stitch to join. Chain 5. Single crochet into the second chain from the hook, half double crochet into the next chain, double crochet into the next chain, triple double crochet into the last chain, whereby you have to yarn over twice. Skip 2 stitches, then slip stitch into the third stitch. Chain 5. Chain 5 and just repeat everything you have done for the previous start tail. And just repeat the same process until you have a total of 5 start tails. To complete the last start tail, you have to slip stitch into the first stitch you have started with. Chain 1 to close and you can cut off the yarn because next you are going to switch to a different yarn color. Make a slip knot or just fold the yarn like I did. Slip stitch into the back loop of one of the start tail, but only using back loops. Chain 1 to secure. Then make a single crochet back into that same stitch. Half double crochet into the next, double crochet into the next, extended double crochet into the next, then triple double crochet into the last stitches as well as the first stitch for the next start tail. For the extended double crochet, instead of pulling the first 2 loops, first just pull through the first loop, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, and just complete the left 2 loops on the hook. Make triple double crochet the last 2 stitches together. Actually, the last stitch for the first start tail you have started with, and the first stitch for the next start tail. But remember to stick to only back loops. Make extended double crochet, half double crochet all the way up in each stitch. Once you made half double crochet into the last stitch for the tip of the star, then move it to the other side of the start tail by starting off with a single crochet, half double crochet, extended double crochet, then triple double crochet for the last stitches, 2 together, and just continue doing that all the way up and down until you are fully done with this row all round. At the end, slip stitch on top of the first single crochet you have started with to secure your work. Chain 1, but do not cut off the yarn. Half double crochet into that same stitch. Single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Half double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the next stitch, extended double crochet into the next stitch, then triple double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 2, then triple double crochet back into the same stitch to create your first corner. Extended double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the next stitch, half double crochet into the next stitch, then thread single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Half double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet into the next stitch, extended double crochet into the next stitch, triple double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, triple double crochet back into the same stitch to create your second corner. And just repeat the same process until you have a total of 4 corners. Slip stitch on top of the first half double crochet you have started with to join, then you can cut off the yarn. Once you slip stitch, don't forget to chain 1 to secure your work before you cut off the yarn. Repeat the same process until you have a total of 4 dark granny squares. Next is joining. Make sure both your squares are facing the same side. You can choose which side you want to be the outside of the bag and which side you want to be inside of the bag. In my case, the part that's facing down is the outside of the bag and the parts that are facing up are the inside of the bag. Make a slip knot and you're going to start in one of the chain 2. Insert the hook in one of the chain for those chain 2 for both squares. Pull through the yarn, chain 1 to secure. Slip stitch into that same chain space because I'm going to join them with a slip stitch, not single crochet stitches. Slip stitch into the next chain for both squares and just continue making slip stitch in each stitch for both granny squares all the way until the end. At the end, just chain 1 to secure your work and you can cut off the yarn. Go ahead and join your other 2 squares together the same way you have done for these first ones. With the wrong side facing up, make a slip knot because now we are going to make the body of the bag. You can start in any stitch of your choice because you are going to work around both granny squares. Chain 1 to secure your work, then make double crochet back into that same stitch. Then continue making double crochet in each stitch all the way around, including those chain spaces, until you reach this first stitch you have started with. At the end, slip stitch on top of the first double crochet stitch you have started with and chain 1. You can cut off the yarn if this is the front part of the bag. You can just leave it like that, then do the same thing for the other squares. Back part of this bag, make a slip knot because you are going to make the lid or the flip of the bag. Mark one of the stitch for those double crochet stitches into those chain spaces that you have previously made on both sides. Actually, you are marking second double crochet for those chain 2 spaces that you have previously made. Make a slip knot and you are going to start working in one of the marked stitch. Slip stitch to join and you can chain 1 to secure your work, then make double crochet back into that same stitch. Then continue making double crochet in each stitch across all the way until you reach the other marked stitch on the other side. Double crochet as well into that last marked stitch, chain 1 and you can turn your work. Double crochet into the very first stitch from the hook and just repeat the process all the way until end of the row. Repeat the same process until you have at least a total of 8 rows. Count from both sides and mark the 13th stitch from both sides. Make normal double crochet in each stitch all the way until you reach the first marked stitch from your side. Chain 4, then make a double crochet into the next marked stitch. Continue making normal double crochet in each stitch all the way until the end. At the end, you can chain 1 and cut off the yarn. For the front panel of the bag, just make a slip knot, then make a double crochet around the way you have started with the back part, but it's only one round. Chain one and can cut off the yarn. Next is to join them. Make sure the back part, the wrong side is the one that's facing up, and the front panel, the wrong side is the one that's facing down. You can still mark one of the first double crochet for those chain 2 spaces that you previously made for both panels. Do the same thing on the other side as well. Because next we are going to join the 2 back panels together like that. Make a slip knot and insert the hook into one of those marked stitches for both panels. Chain 1 to secure, then make a single crochet back into that same stitch. Continue making single crochet in each stitch all the way around until you reach the other side of the bag where you have marked also. Chain 1 to secure your work and you can cut off the yarn because next we are going to make the back strap. Mark the next stitch after the one you have used when you have joined your back panels on both sides. Do the same thing on the other side of the bag as well. Make a slip knot and you can start in one of those marked stitches to start making your back strap. Slip stitch to attach your yarn, chain 1 to secure, then make a single crochet back into that same stitch. Make a single crochet into the next stitch as well as into other stitches until you reach the marked stitch. You must have a total of 4 stitches. Or you can only make single crochet into the first 3 stitches to have 3 stitches for your back strap. Make sure you have chained 1 before you turn your work, then single crochet into the next, into the very first stitch from the hook, and make sure you are grabbing both loops. Single crochet into the next stitch as well as into the first stitch, and continue going back and forth like that until your back strap have a total of about 105 rows. Or you can just continue until you are satisfied with the length of your back strap. It's going to be a shoulder bag. Make sure you have marked your stitches where you are going to attach your back strap on the other side of the bag, because you are going to attach your strap with a single crochet stitches, the same thing you have started with on the other side of the bag. Before you attach it, make sure your back strap is not twisted. Attach your bag on the other side of the bag with single crochet stitches. You can chain 1 and cut off the yarn. You can use any big button you have, and you have to attach it into that very first round. You can attach your button into that round you have made around your squares, those ones for double crochet stitches only. And I'm using a thin thread and a metal sewing needle. Repeat until you are fully attached your button.